Here we are again. Different year, same stuff. The Sixers have broken us. They are dead again. It's another Sixers rant. I'm back on YouTube. The last video I actually posted was, I know months ago, it was about James Harden. And you know, when that video was posted, I had a lot of hopes. A lot of us had a lot of anticipation for this team. What could this team be with James Harden? What would it look like? There were talks of how great the combination with Joel and James would be, how much better this team would be. And again, same result. Second round exit, second round exit, second round exit. It's almost as if we're all going insane. And you know, sometimes I look at myself and I think I am insane for keeping with this team, for staying with this team, because continuously they let us down, and they let us down again, year after year. It's just continuous, and it's so sad. You want to support them, you want to be with them, you want to cheer for a guy like Joel Embiid. You smile when Tyrese Maxey runs down the floor and does a reverse layup and has that great smile that you know and you love. And you want to root for a guy like Tobias Harris, who has given his all to this team. But again, they let you down. They let us down. And that's not okay. So, I mean, it's depressing. It really is. And I just don't know what else to say other than things need to change drastically. And we've been talking about it for years. There's been a lot of ups and downs with this Sixers team. You know, the Brett Brown era, before the process era. The Brett Brown era was some sort of hope, and, you know, the Kawhi shot goes in. And now Doc Rivers comes in and he says, well, I've totally changed this team. I've totally changed this culture around into a winning team. It really hasn't been that with much success. I mean, you know, you have getting to the second round again, like, oh, you know, here's your gold star for getting to the second round and losing again. It's the same. It really is. I mean, nothing really has changed. Even when you get a guy the caliber of James Harden, there hasn't been much success. I mean, he had no points in the second half. I know that's going to be talked about, but it's tough. It really is tough. And I really wanted to make a video this year again of me doing something crazy like I did last year in the shower with Ben Simmons ripping up his picture. But you know what? Ben Simmons is away. He's gone. We're focusing on the Sixers. And, you know, I don't know what's going to happen. Everyone's saying, you know, there's next year. You got to hope for next year. This really wasn't supposed to be the year, but it still all hurts the same. It still hurts. And it's not easy to move past. So, especially when you had faced a 2-0 deficit against the Heat, you come back, Joel comes back, you win the next two at home, and you think, okay, we kind of have some momentum here. We kind of have taken the Heat's soul, and then you lay an absolute egg in Game 5 and get beat by, 35? And then in Game 6, on your home court, in a game that you must win, no effort, no heart, no intensity, you get out-muscled by Jimmy Butler, and that's it. And you go home, and it's another year, another time to pack your bags with no accolades, nothing to show for it. We were saying that, you know, Joel not winning the MVP, yeah, it was tough, and yeah, he probably should have won the MVP, but Jokic was great, but, you know, we have bigger things to focus on. We have bigger things to hope for. I said that. I was the one who, you know, was trying to lead the charge, like, yeah, it stinks, but let's focus on winning this series. The Sixers could have won this series. But, of course, yet again, Joel gets hurt on an elbow by Pascal Siakam. Unlucky, unwarranted, unprovoked, and he hasn't played the first two games. If he plays those two games, who knows what could have happened. I'm not saying the Sixers would have won the series, but we don't know. We don't know in an alternate reality what would have happened. It's just the Sixers' luck. It's the Sixers being the Sixers, and maybe the curse of the process. Maybe Sam Hinkie's laughing down on all of us. Maybe he's sad. Who knows what Sam Hinkie's thinking? I don't know. But it's just, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. And we should not stand for this. We really shouldn't. We have to push for a better team. And what does that mean? That means better role players, better bench players than what we saw this postseason. The bench was horrendous. You need a better team, a team that wants it more. You need a team with more heart, because the Sixers do not have enough heart to win important games, important playoff series. We've seen back-to-back years where games really they should have won and they've choked. Is that coaching on Doc Rivers? Yeah, it's probably part of it, but it's also on the players. It's even, I think. It goes both ways. So obviously Doc has some blame. And, you know, of course, he's not going to take any of the blame because he's done a great job and he thinks he's the best coach since, you know, who knows when. He's probably the best coach ever, he thinks, in his mind. But it's just insane. It's insane the way he thinks. And I know you have to be positive, but, like, man, you also have to acknowledge that you haven't been able to step up when the time is counted. And a lot of that is on him. So he's got to do some soul searching if he comes back. I know there's going to be a lot of fire Doc in the comments and everywhere, but who knows what they do? Who knows what they do next year? And right now, I'm not thinking about that. I'm just lamenting on what we just witnessed. And it's sad boy, sad girl hours. So let me know in the comments, if you are Sixers fans, what you think of this team. What do they need to do? What can they do to get to the mountaintop? Because it's not been there. It's not been there. They haven't been able to even reach the conference finals. It seems like the conference finals are like the holy grail. The Sixers can't even get to the conference finals. So it's sad. It's disappointing. It's upsetting. I want to hear what you have to say. Let me know what you think down below. Here we are again. Here we are again. Insanity. I feel like I'm going insane with this Sixers team. Year after year, it'll be second round. Even if they get past the second round, I still feel like they'll be in the second round. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's just, I feel like this team is destined to lose in the second round. This is what we got. We sold our souls for a Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl. And this is what we got with the Sixers. So, thank you all for watching. Appreciate the support as always. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. I'll see you soon.